All right, welcome to the Platt Show Pigs offering here on February 27th. We're going to start off this offering here with the Berkshire Gilts. We've got 3-litter make Gilts, be 124 litters. They are born the 20th day of December. Sired by Top Secret, which is the MC3 Ward boar there that we bought with Schmeling and Diamond there in Colorado, and very, very impressed. Those pigs have been very popular. Guys have rebred to him. They were that boar was a mature hog we bought, and this female is a Mama Tried Family Jewels. This is a higher dollar gilt we bought there last year from Heimer. Drawdy family showed in Florida there. Got a piece of a division at Expo, and this is her first litter, but very impressed what she did for us, and I think we've got a trio of good Berkshire Gilts here that have some life left in them. We're going to start with 124-6. This gilt here, 124.6 and 124.8 are very similar in the way they're built. Actually, both of them fighting a little bit there. The one closest to us is going to be the -6. That gilt is, I think, the right kind of Berkshire gilt in terms of a big ring going on down the way. Great head, great carriage, great presence with good proportions. She's slick in her jaw. She's good on her pastern. She's opened up off both ends and still has the right amount of shape and muscle. Not a chunky, quick one by any means, but I think one that's going to feed and going to look that way. If you're going to show her in April, you're going to show her in August, and I do think these Berkshire Gilts, a couple of them, are going to stretch onto that August setting at the State Fair setting if they need to do that. But I think that's the right kind of Berkshire Gilt. She's mobile, she's square, she's sound, she's good looking, and very shapely at the same time. The next gilt is going to be -7. This is lot 2, 124-7. This gilt here is one that I think is probably the sow prospect of all three of them. She's one that's the burliest. She's probably the heaviest duty. With that said, she's one that I think opens up and probably going to be ready the quickest in terms of one that's ready to rock early. She's a huge middled kind of a gilt, one that has got a big forearm working in her. You know, she's maybe not as slick-headed as the other two gilts, but I think one in terms of just ruggedness and stoutness and durability and still mobile off both ends. I think that gilt does do a lot of good things in those regards, and I think a good-looking kind of a package at the same time in terms of her composition. Just maybe not as attractive up in her head and neck, but a good-built kind of a gilt there in the -7 lot 2. The next gilt is going to be lot 3. This is the -8 gilt, and this one here is always kind of always had that look. Even in the nursery, she's really, really up-headed. She's slick looking. She's very proportional in her build. Awesome hip and hind legs. She comes at you with squareness. Her front feet are correct, and I think one you can just feed. That's the right kind of Berkshire gilt in terms of one that's just you just roll her, you coast her, you show her early, you show her often, and you can go a good ways. I think a gilt that is built for the long haul. With that kind of presence and substance and bone and footwork is incredibly good. That gilt I've been very, very high on, and I think it's exciting to start raising a few more Berkshires. All our partner Berks at Newhouse, a couple of these gilts we ended up keeping here, but this is one of the two gilts here, and I think a female that's gonna earn her way up here in her first litter, making ones like that, I think can keep you in the Berkshire game for darn sure. Like that lot 3 gilt quite a bit.